All right, this is Hispa Zargon's Dark Company playtest session 6. I've got Jacer controlling the Barbarian, Dwarf, and Elf, and it is the hero's turn. Whenever you're ready, Jacer.
Okay.
This is level 2. Level 2.
And Barbarian, 2 skulls attack for his attack through the doorway.
Okay. Against the Swordsman.
Yes, the last turn from last season was from Sargon. Okay, so
Yep.
the hero should start.
Okay, so he attacks me, and I defend no defense. So
Fire swordsman.
there goes this another Dark Warrior.
Who killed it?
The barbarian.
Okay.
Sliced him through the doorway.
Okay. Just one question, Kurgan. Sorry, the dice are not seen very well because they are a little bit hidden by the frame.
Let me fix that. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh yeah, the little.
They can be.
Out of room last time.
There it is.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay.
So we get that on camera.
I rolled 2 skulls. You rolled 2 skulls. Got slaughtered.
All right, Barbarian. Anything else?
Is there a way you can scroll up a little bit or down a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back over here. I think we're going to move the barbarian into the hallway.
All right. Which square do you want to move to?
One space north.
Okay. Don't need to roll for that, I don't think.
Yeah, just in the spot that the other guy was. And then I'm going to roll for dwarf. Okay, 3.
3. Okay.
All right, so the dwarf's going to take his full movement and attack the red crossbowman?
Crossbowman, yep. The black figure is a halberdier, and then the gray figure over to the left is a crossbowman.
Okay, so
Come on, mighty dwarf.
Yes, hopefully we get. Hold on, I wiped instead of clicking. Let me get this back. Screen back. So he's going to attack with his battle axe and 2 skulls.
Very good.
And he blocked 1.
Oh no. Oh. Just 1.
Yep. Blocked 1, took 1.
All right. So the crossbowman's down to 1 body point. the evil Dark Warrior crossbowman.
And the elf can only attack with the staff, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth the trade-off. I attack him for 1, and he can attack me back for 3.
No, go ahead, try it, please.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, you can't kill him.
No, I can't.
Even if you use the chalk on the end of the staff to make it hit better.
Yeah, most I can do is, well, I mean, if I poke his eye out, he rolls 1 less attack die, right?
We're sticking to the basic rules for this one.
Yes.
Maybe
All right.
in another game.
Yeah. If I can't use the an uncommon feat to poke his eye out, I'm good. I have
the Chaos Gods function provided him with a spare. Right?
all right. I have the elf move 2 spaces to the left.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Zargon's turn.
Okay. All right. Well, I suppose I should attack first with the halberdier.
Yep. And then run away.
You read my mind. Okay, 2 skulls, barbarian.
Okay. 5 defense. And 2.
Cha-ching.
Solid.
Okay. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now bring in the squishy crossbowman.
Okay. And the crossbowman. Let's see, should I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll do
All right,
that.
so I just gotta roll it. I just gotta roll a 3 for movement so I can crush him.
Okay. So 2 skulls against the barbarian from the Dark Warrior crossbowman. So it's 5 plus 1, 6.
Oh, you know what? I didn't roll it on the last one either. I defended though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
he has rock skin. He is 6. You're right.
Yeah. Well, easily defended it, and there's no wrestling moves, so yeah, we'll call it good. But yeah, he does roll 6 until he takes a body point damage. Okay. Then I'll move the other crossbowman back 1. Got me backed into a corner. And he'll attack the dwarf. 1 skull. Okay, so no defense, so the dwarf loses 1.
Oh. The dwarf only has
Dwarf.
1 body point.
Yep, down to 1.
The mighty 1 body point dwarf.
He's not good at defending. He can hack with the best of them, but man, he's just got a weak left arm. He can't lift his shield up. I don't know what his problem is. Helmet's too big.
Well, the dwarf has killed many more monsters than the barbarian on this adventure.
Oh yeah, like I said, he's been great at killing. He's just not good at blocking. Not this adventure, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think it's the hero's turn.
Yep, I'm trying to get a roll here. 2d6.
Hold on.
I need to roll a 3 here.
We cannot see the dice, Kurgan.
Sorry, I got distracted. Hold on. My apologies. Where is it? Oh, sorry, finding it again. I've got too many of these going. Okay, my apologies. Go ahead.
I I hit the button. All right, 8. All right, so he's going to move 3 over and attack the crossbowman.
All right.
Working on it. All right.
Oh, missed.
Oh, miss.
The crossbowman remembers the times when he worked for the emperor.
All right.
The dwarf is going to take 1 step north and attempt to crush his adversary.
All right.
He's going to flip the axe the other way and just try to hammer him into the ground.
2 skulls.
2 skulls. Now he's only got
Come
1
on.
wound left, right?
Okay,
All right.
Got him.
the crossbowman has been killed. 5 crossbowmen has killed the dwarf until now.
Mhm. Did you have? I don't suppose you had Sesame Street in your country, did you, Hespazargon?
Sorry?
Sesame Street, a children's program.
Oh, yes, of course. I watched it in my childhood.
Ah.
But here
Is
is
if
where.
you
Yes, of
PBS
course, we
is
have it.
public.
In the public TV, in the public television, we had it in the 80s, yes.
Oh, very nice.
But here is called Barrio Sésamo,
Ah.
which means Sesame Neighborhood, not Sesame Street. Sesame Neighborhood. Well, it's similar.
We could have a whole. We could talk for hours. But I was thinking of the Count Von Count character.
Yes, we
Counts.
can talk about the Spanish version of the Sesame Street and the North American version of Sesame Street.
Yes, we'll adapt the rules. Yeah, because they taught us little Spanish phrases, and yeah,
And no idea how is the Japanese version of Sesame Street.
yeah, we need to track it down and find it. All right. Well, the connection is these guys I think do look a little bit like the Cookie Monster. So,
Yes, and even the color, maybe.
yep, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. All right. So you got rid of the crossbowman and the elf.
The elf is going to move 2 spaces out into that hallway.
1, 2.
You know what? I'm going to roll. I don't want him to move 1 more space, but let me just make sure I have the movement.
It's Snake Eyes.
Yes, it's really strict with the rules. I like it.
Yep.
You're better.
Better
3.
at 3.
That's perfect. Okay.
All right. So yeah, he's going to take 1 more step to the left.
Just to jump to the left. Yep.
Right.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Darn, I hate to waste an attack,
Hmm.
but it may be necessary.
You can't attack. You've been stunned by the time warp.
Hey, let's do the time warp again.
All right.
Okay, Rocky Horror Picture Show in Spain. Maybe. Okay. Well, let's see. I can move him out of the way. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and attack. So I only attack with 1 close range. Oh, got a skull. Okay, beat that with your 6 dice if you dare.
I will roll all 6 this time.
Yes.
Oh,
Ha! Terrible roll. Too bad that wasn't
this
an attack.
barbarian, I think it,
I'll forward 5, but there goes Rock Skin.
He's thinking about switching to chaos, I think.
this barbarian has wasted a lot of time there in the north. Nobody knows who was doing there.
Too much.
Maybe drinking all the time. Sorry. Maybe kids could be watching.
Yeah, and not he skipped leg day as well, and yep, he's just resting on his laurels. Okay, so Rockskin is worn off. He is down to
Yep.
5. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was making a big mistake, but apparently the dice were in my favor that time. Okay.
This remembers me. I will go to the fridge. Just 1 second. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so now he's gonna scoot back.
Okay. Just one?
It's you
Or
attacked
oh, it's
me.
my turn.
One.
I attacked.
I
Yeah,
figured
I should
you move
hightail
him
it
and
out of
then
there. I should
yeah.
so that, at least so that the other guy can attack. 2, 3. Yeah.
You can move him. Make my dwarf run if my barbarian kills your halberdier.
Yeah. I'll just do it this way. Okay, and then Halberdier moves forward.
Right.
I was distracted because I guess there's going to be some type of. Well, we already know there's going to be a reveal tomorrow from Avalon Hill, but if
Fuck.
it's the assassin or the elf magus or whatever, what a name. Okay, it's total miss. Whiff.
Magus guard or Magnus guard, something like
Let's
that.
say Magnus Guard. Ah, it's Prince Magnus. Maggot Guard.
Or
Maggot.
maybe Magnus Carlsen, the chess man.
Ah, all kinds of strange connections.
Prince Magnus is Magnus Carlsen.
Hey, he's the best chess player in the game, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out.
The barbarian is gonna attack,
Okay.
and he got one.
Okay. Ah, no defense. That's a hit. Okay. Halberdier is damaged.
Yep. Oh, I mean, it keeps your crossbow men alive.
Yep.
Let's see. I'll have the dwarf run for. Or no, let me move the barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 6.
7.
Alright, he's gonna go on. He's gonna duck into that doorway.
4 into the room. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a message from one of our other players. Let me just see if he's going to be joining us or not.
Okay.
Are we recording? Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Thanks for checking.
Yes, because we were discussing some minutes ago, and I don't know what we did finally.
Well, it's not edited out, so it still will be a private video or unlisted, I should say. Till you say otherwise. Okay.
And then they'll be like, "Why talk about Sesame Street?"
Yeah. The Sesame Street
no problem.
Hero Quest crossover.
Hero Quest is a game to be played by friends, so we are friends, so we can talk about Sesame Street, of course.
Oh yeah, I would definitely make the Cookie Monster a Yeti.
Yeah. Like we killed how many Dark Warriors? 1, 2, 3.
Who knows, in the empires, taverns, and inns, whatever there is there in this old world, maybe there is something also similar like Sesame Street.
Yeah, maybe there's a Snuffleupagus out there that no one believes in. But we believe in him.
So.
Right.
I was looking for a couple more of them Mattel minis. I want to try to find a Scully one, but I don't know that they had one. But I figure or if they do, because there's a lot of Pixar and Disney, so I was thinking Monsters Inc. has to be here somewhere, but I haven't seen them yet. And I saw Shrek. I was like, yeah, they would make great Yetis. Scully is another one.
Somebody's collecting them, and once Heroescape actually does come out, they're going to present their giant army of Mattel minis, and then we'll all be sorry and wish that we had some too. Yep. All right, moving right along. Okay, so
pull out my hero fix.
Yeah.
I'll beat him with the X-Men
and Transformers. Yep, all that stuff. So Barbarian, he moved into the room. Was that all as far as he was going to go?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Sorry, I know I encouraged this, but we got to stay focused. Otherwise, we're not going to get very far. Okay, next, dwarf. I think you were going to roll to see where he goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm ordering them to charge. Let's see what happens. Come on. 9. All right. He makes it. I'll charge the halberdier. And then swing his battle axe. 4 dice.
2 skulls. Defense, ching, and hit.
All right. Finish
got
them off.
Halberdiers.
Very well.
Another notch for the dwarf's battle axe.
Yeah. This battle axe, I think it's a little bit damaged after this quest.
Yeah, it's like Wreck-It Ralph. He just kind of like hits it against his knee, and suddenly it's perfect again.
Yes. How do you say it in English when you want to repair the blade of an sword? How do you say it? When you with a stone, maybe with a stone or something similar.
Sharpen it or
Yeah,
smooth
sharpen
it
it.
out. Yeah, sharpen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharpen it, and then you want to deburr it, and then you want to hone it.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, he knows the stuff. Okay.
But yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's all in the front. But yeah, you want to go the one way, and
Because you have chips.
I want to say it's removing material and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know what the name for that actually is. I always just thought, but yeah, it's pulling the blade the one way, and then getting rid of the burrs, deburring it, and then honing it.
Yeah, I know now.
Yeah, like honing your skills, honing your sword. Okay. All right, elf.
The elf is going.
It's going to protect the dwarf, probably.
Yes. He's actually, yeah. Let me see how much my movement is.
He needs a 3.
Yeah. Let's see how much
At
more
least a
fun this
3.
is if you had just built a simulation that ran through the quest for you. Versus
Yeah.
I got a 4. I got a 4, so I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him stand in front of the dwarf.
No, the elf, Kurgan.
Oh, whoops.
The elf's gonna move in front of the dwarf.
The troll. Yeah.
You moved him too many spaces. He's only gonna move 3.
Oh, because he's got the.
And then he's gonna shoot him with the crossbow.
Ah, I see.
Yes, because the Orc's Bane is 1 less die.
Yep.
Good point.
Now I tried to help you. Tried to tell you to run around the corner as far as he could. Gave him that one chance to run away.
You psyched him out. It's like, wait a minute. He's telling me to do that, so that I should do the opposite.
Roll attack.
The
1.
heroes are honorable like that. Ching.
And you blocked it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Return fire.
Okay. Yep. Not much else I can do besides that.
You can charge me an attack for 1 because you'll actually hit me.
Yeah.
It'll work.
Armor piercing dagger. Oh.
And spell pierce. It was a spell piercing dagger too.
All right. So elf goes down to 3.
Yeah.
Yep. 3 body, 3 mind.
Could be the title of a song.
Could be. All right. Okay. Yeah, because you can get me anywhere. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess. Oh. He just went inside the room there. Okay, barbarian.
Charge the elf if I was him. Because you're standing next to the elf, then the barbarian and the dwarf can't even touch him because they'd have to wait for the elf's turn. All right, but I need the barbarian to make a long run. D6.
And he skipped leg day, so it's going to be tough. Got a 6.
Yep, got a 6. So I guess he'll stand next to the dwarf.
All right. Speaking of the dwarf.
City and dwarf. He needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. I think.
Yep.
All right, copy, paste. All right, he got a 9. All right, so he charges and attacks. Oh, 4 dice. 1 hit.
Oh,
Ching.
1
chin
block.
chin.
He's alive.
Honestly, that halberdier, man, he defends.
Well, this is a crossbowman, but yeah.
Oh, the crossbowman. Oh yeah. I just killed the halberdier.
Yeah.
All of
All
them
right,
all of them have the same defense dice,
Right.
except
same.
the scout, except the scout
That's right.
who has 4.
Okay. All right.
Elf.
Elf.
Roll this for the elf. 7. I guess he's gonna go for diagonal attack through the doorway
Okay, and how is he doing that?
The
with
staff.
with the staff.
Okay.
All right. 1 die.
It's worked pretty well for him in the past, so can't discount that.
It worked real good for the wizard until he died. So we'll see how this one. Roll 1. Skull.
No black shields.
There it is. Here it goes. Spirit of the wizard there.
Yep. He's got the chalk dust on his forehead to prove it.
Barbarian.
What about me?
Oh yeah.
Argon canceled. Yeah, you're just too excited to see the. Get it. I know there isn't much I can do, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, 5, 6. I'm just gonna die tired, I guess. Okay.
You might live longer. It depends on my rolls.
3 skulls.
Oh, good shot.
There you go.
Goodbye, Mr. Dwarf.
The mighty dwarf is in real danger.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't such a big deal, I could have made it so like the one body point is red. Oh,
Just one. So
Just
the
one.
dwarf is killed.
got him.
Is killed and has to drink his potion.
Yes. So he has now 4 body points
Made him take
and
it.
1 less, and no potions. He has no potions now.
All right. Cross off the potion of healing.
Yep.
It's back to 4. Wow.
Good shot for the crossbowman.
Okay, now the barbarian. You gonna let him do that to your friend?
11. I can roll a 12 and I can attack you.
Now let's see it. Let's see those boxcars. Oh, 8.
Nope, 8. He tried. For, I guess, right inside the doorway.
Seven. Okay. Dwarf.
Well, I'm thinking, move the barbarian down one more space. Make him use all 8.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna try the dwarf. He needs 6. And he got a 5. So
Such last movement of the crossbowman has saved him from an attack.
save, yeah. By the crossbowman moving, it saved him at least 2 attacks. Dwarf is gonna go south 2 spaces.
Okay. In the corridor.
All right. The elf is going to move 1 space north and shoot through the doorway.
Very well played.
Let's go. 3. 2 skulls.
Yeah,
Enough.
I suppose if we played this playtest just kind of haphazard just to get through it, we wouldn't get the same quality of testing.
Yes,
Oh.
killed.
Nothing.
Yeah. No, he has done really good, really well. Yeah.
Down goes another Dark Warrior. Okay.
The last one from this room.
No more monsters.
Yep.
So
All
barbarian.
right. Search for traps.
Okay. No traps detected.
All right. The barbarian will move.
Yeah, because this was the room where you met all the Dark Warriors in the
Yep,
Doomguard.
and made a tactical retreat to try to not get shot by 2 crossbowmen every turn.
Yep.
Yep. All right. He's gonna move north all the way to the wall, and then to the right 1 space.
It's 5.
Yep. And then I'm gonna move the dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. He's gonna move up into the door and then up 2 spaces. And he's gonna search for secret doors.
You found a secret door. Yeah, it's like after the battle, Mentor would say, "That was an heroic effort." And you found the secret door.
All right. Put the elf in the corner and have him search for treasure.
Nobody puts the elf in the corner. Oh, well, I guess you did. Okay, searching for
Yep,
treasure.
I'm the commander.
That's right. All right, shuffling the deck, and I did remove all the cards. It's getting smaller and smaller.
I guess it would make me mentor then, since I'm telling all of the heroes what to do with the far voice spell.
Yep.
Nobody knows why Mentor does not connect with them every time.
Well, he's got to follow the rules of whatever. Something.
Oh, maybe we can assume it consumes a lot of magic energy.
Yeah.
So he cannot doing it every time.
He's constantly monitoring Lore Tome and all the little gears and switches. If he
Yeah.
hesitates just for a second, it's going to get thrown off completely.
He needs to sleep sometimes.
Yep.
Like Grogu in Star Wars. Okay, sorry.
There you go.
Get the shuffle.
All right, I shuffled it up,
Okay.
and Wandering Monster ended up on top.
Okay.
Again.
I didn't cut the deck that time, but I did shuffle it. So, yeah.
Okay. Roll your
Let's
d6.
see another halberdier, probably. Like in last season, every time halberdiers, every time wandering.
One.
One
Oh, not this time.
Oh,
crossbowman.
is that what it means? Okay. I don't have to even look it up.
Crossbowman. Yeah.
Crossbow.
You can place it in a distant square if you want, Kurgan. Maybe put on a distant square.
Oh, one away.
No. You can place it on a distant square wherever you want because he has a
Oh.
crossbow, so
So
he
I can put him
can.
there if I wanted.
Yes. However, now you know what I think about shooting the elf on this case.
Oh, because these two are overlapping, so I'm going to hit the barbarian or the
Yeah.
dwarf.
Yes, because those two makes, in my opinion, that the elf is not in the line of sight.
So he's still protected. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can.
The
I
elf,
can attack.
the elf could be attacked, for example, by a halberdier, but not by a crossbow.
Interesting. Okay. But at least I just put him out of danger, I guess, for the moment.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
but by the same token, can the elf shoot between his friends to hit the crossbowman? Or he's going to hit
No,
them?
no, he can.
He
Cannot.
He can't rest
It
his
ma- that-
crossbow on the dwarf's head and get better aim. Okay.
well,
All right. That's
well,
maybe in my game,
that's
not in yours. All right. Okay.
that's how I understand line of sight.
Okay.
If only if it was placed, if it were placed there only the barbarian or only the dwarf,
Yeah.
the elf could shoot the crossbow and also the crossbowman could shoot him. But once the elf is fully protected by two items, in this case the two other heroes, I think he's out of line of sight.
This makes me think of Space Crusade. At this point, we would roll the die to see whose
Yeah,
interpretation
I know.
would be correct. But yeah. Okay.
Do you have a special rule in this quest pack that says in your translation or interpretation of the North American version that allows the crossbowman not to follow the card of the wandering monster like the rest of the heroes?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was just like one square away, but now that you've explained it, I mean, it makes sense. He can be placed at range. Because
Right. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that he wrote that in there so that everybody would know. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, for sure.
if you follow the card, it says next to or whatever. So
Kurgan,
it would always make you do that.
Yes.
Kurgan,
But
you can
if
show
you allow
on
the
camera.
exception.
You can show on camera that page 5 of the quest book.
Oh, sure.
You can show it when paragraph 10. So yes. Just to.
Oh no! I wanted to make sure, since it was a play test, that you did have that in there, so that other people that did play this would know that they could do that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. This is the text, and if you roll a 1, the crossbowman may be put on a distant square. That's all.
So he does have it in there.
So it's Sargon decision where to place it.
Very cool.
And I can see why you did that, because since you reduced his adjacent attack to 1, it would make sense that, you could put him at a distance. But then, with the aiming thing, it all comes out even. All right. Okay. All right. So back to so the elf did his search, so it's my turn now. But I can't hit the elf. I could hit one of the other heroes. So. Oh yeah. I guess I didn't plan that as well as I thought I did. Okay. Let's see. I should target the dwarf.
However, sorry, Kurgan. However, the following strictly the rules, I think in this case the crossbowman cannot shoot any one hero because he cannot shoot the one who searches for treasure.
Oh no, it's Sargon's turn though.
I'm moving to my turn now. So after the elf searches, he does nothing. But then.
Okay, sorry, you are right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. I put an explosive bolt into my crossbow, taking out all 3 heroes at once. Okay, that would be an upgrade.
Plasma quarrel.
And you probably should have put your crossbowman
Yeah,
in the other corner
I
so that
should
he
have.
could pitch out the door after
Yeah,
he
I
shoots.
didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Okay, so shooting the dwarf, 1 skull.
All right. So dwarf, defend. Oh, 5. All right, defended.
Right.
Look at that. He put his helmet down and everything.
6.
No, you still made it out the door. All right.
Yeah, but
You didn't do too bad.
because I can't open the secret door, so I guess that's my only choice if I'm trying to run. All right, barbarian.
Yeah, I thought you stuck him all the way in the other corner, and and I was like, oh, that's bad because you can get surrounded. But
Yep. 2 body points, so still easier to kill than in the original version. Hand-to-hand combat.
so I need like a 4, I think.
Yeah.
Roll for movement. All right, I got an 11. All right, barbarian goes to the doorway and rolls his 3 combat dice. 2 hits.
2 skulls.
Good attack.
No defense.
Ew.
Got him.
All right. All right. 1 shot.
Got him.
Remember, the dwarf has no potions, and the barbarian has 2 potions. Just a comment.
All right. Yeah. All right. So the dwarf's gonna move down 1 space and hang out, and the elf is gonna move 2 spaces to the right and 1 space down. All right. Pass to your turn.
Yeah, I have
And
nothing to do.
we will take the advice, and the barbarian will pass the potion over to the dwarf.
Thought you were gonna say, and then the barbarian will chug the potions with gusto. It's like, wait a minute. Okay, so pass to the left. So heal +4 goes to the dwarf. And barbarian has 1 left. 1 healing potion.
They all got 1 healing potion.
Okay, so that was, yeah, I guess elf, or I mean, well, I guess it'd be the barbarian's turn. So he passed it, and then dwarf.
And then
Or if he wants to do something else on his turn, he can, because it's free action.
he's going to move to the northern door and open it. 5.
All right, so you can see the corridor, and he sees a stone wall right in front of him, double block. But he can also see out the doorway, another door here to the blue room. And would you say Hispazargon, he can also see all the way to the right?
Yes, the rock. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, stone block. See, I'm not used
Yes.
to doing that, but I was anticipating. It's like that sounds.
You're right. Because of the looking down a corridor rule.
He sticks his head out the doorway and he looks all the way down.
And looks both ways. Yeah.
Because the way I used to play it is I would just say, oh, his peripheral vision, so it's like he sees right here and he sees right here. But that makes sense. So he's just like He's like, ah, I can see both
Yeah.
sides.
He leans a bit inside his
Yep,
square and see the corridor.
like the
And
video
even
game.
he could, even I accept he could shot a crossbow from there to
Uh, poke it out.
the squares in the corridor. But he cannot be shot by anyone in the corridor.
Because it's
That's
dark.
another discussion about line of sight. But I like
Mm,
it.
yeah,
As if he was in cover.
yeah, that's definitely a stretch from how I play, but I see the logic of it. The logic of it. Yep. Okay. All right. And I'm sure there's other people that play it that way too. Okay. All right. So now that you see those things, what are you gonna do, Barbarian?
I guess 5 spaces. All right, he'll take one more space out into the hallway and do a search for traps.
For traps. Okay. No traps detected.
All right. All right. The elf goes to the right and opens the secret door. Oh no, wait, dwarf. The dwarf goes to the right and opens the secret door. Sorry, jumped ahead.
All right. Opening the secret door, you see immediately across the way a closed door to the gold area, and of course stone blocks to the north and to the south.
You have to get in the hallway and searches for traps the old-fashioned way.
I didn't quite hear all you said there. Oh, you're gonna
He's
search
gonna
traps.
step out in the hallway. He's gonna search the old-fashioned way because there's no point in searching because there's only one space. So I'll find out if it's a trap or not.
Yeah. Well, there's two spaces, but I mean,
Oh, is there?
yep.
All right.
Can you straddle the two spaces? Just kidding. I mean, yeah. Why would you need to go onto that square?
I
The
do wish I
the
wish I
level
could
of
see more.
just to remember the level objective is finding the stairway to the next level. That's all.
He's right.
However, this is the place of the Baden-Gorfel spirit.
Ah, yes. Fight him
Who,
not.
yes, find him not.
Actually, guys, hold on one second. I just gotta grab something.
Yeah, this is what I see on my phone when.
Okay, I'm back. All right. So you searched the old-fashioned way.
Yep. But yes, that's what I see on my screen
Oh wow. So it's
when
tiny.
I'm in the typing. Right. Well, anytime I have to go to the quest talk and type and stuff, like that's what my visuals reduced to.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't like somehow export it to like a TV or something, and it would actually be blown up rather than just tiny. But do what you can.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
sure you're not the only one that's joined us with a phone. So, like on the live
Oh
streams.
no, and like, and that's why I said like that's why it's a little bit hard because I got to keep switching screens or hitting the little magnifying glass and
Well, you do a good
trying to
job.
blow it up.
Yeah, under the
Thank you.
circumstances,
I
you're a
try. Yeah.
hardcore player. Good. That's why you're here. Yeah. All right. Okay. So the dwarf seems to be okay at the moment. No ill effects. So elf.
Uh, the elf goes out into the hallway with the barbarian and searches for secret doors.
To the left or to the right of him? Does it matter to you?
Uh, uh, send them to the left.
Okay. Searching for secret doors. No secret doors detected.
Okay. Then have the barbarian take 2 steps to the left and take a look down that other hallway.
Does that work, Hispazargon? So he can actually see all the way down here?
Yes, yes, of course. It's looking down a corridor. Yes.
That's right. So he leans down and he sees nothing special. It's just...
Yes, it is. It is written in the rules.
Okay.
All right, then have him move 1 more space to the left. And search that for secret doors.
No secret doors.
All right, so it's just a dead end hallway. All right. The I'll have the dwarf search for traps, just in
Okay.
case that other square happens to be a trap and I need it for a diagonal attack for some reason.
No traps detected.
All right. The elf's gonna stay where he is, and no, the elf is gonna move 1, 2, 3 spaces so that he's just under the barbarian, and he's gonna pass the barbarian the heroic brew.
Ah. Okay.
Good idea.
Heroic brew goes to the barbarian.
All right, and then the barbarian's gonna take a step to the right and open that door there.
To the blue room. Opening the door. Revealing the room. Okay. At the end of the room, he sees a mighty door. Wow, it's just a regular door, but that's what he sees.
For us, it's a mighty door.
Yes.
Mighty door, big and strong. The barbarian takes a step in and searches for traps.
No traps detected.
Broadsword.
All right.
Yes.
Cannot pronounce it well, but
Broadsword. Broadsword.
I always thought it was pronounced in any other language than English.
Yeah. How do they say it in Spanish?
Well, espada ancha is not cool. Espada ancha are two words.
Sounds to my ear, it sounds fancy. Something elegant.
Have the have the dwarf move to 8 spaces as close as he can to the barbarian.
However, let me just some brackets. In the original Spanish version of Hero Quest, in the European one, the 1999 one, Spanish version, the broadsword was not translated as espada ancha, which is the correct translation. It was translated espada de doble filo, which means sword of double blades. Sword of double blade.
Interesting.
That's the meaning. Not exactly sword. You know.
Instead of it being a double-edged sword, they translated it into a double-bladed sword.
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Which to some
Interesting.
would seem literal to like the drawing, but others might imagine like Darth Maul, like a blade on one end and a blade on the other.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Or I was thinking that other movie with the 3 blades on the one sword and like 2 of them shoot off or something.
Oh, Sword and the Sorcerer? Is that the name of it? I think that's
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yes. I think
Yeah.
As a kid, I loved that movie. I watched it again. I thought this is a ridiculous film. But yeah, the sword that was at the spring-loaded.
Yeah. I thought that was the greatest thing, and then
so
I did the
cool.
same thing, and I watched it like when I was like 25 or something. I was like, "Oh, this is so stupid."
I know which movie are you
So
talking
cool.
about, but I think there is not a Spanish version of that movie in Spanish. I think not not 100% sure, but I think there is not that movie is not in Spanish. It is only in English available for us. But
See,
not sure.
that sort of film is the kind of thing that you imagine in your head when you're a kid and you see Hero Quest. Like you're like, oh
Yeah,
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 and
of
Conan
course.
and the
Oh yeah,
Destroyer, yeah,
that and Conan and was
Red
Kroll
Sonja,
and
Krull, yeah, other movies like that. Well, they probably wouldn't have let us watch Barbarian Queen or Deathstalker. Those were pretty racy films for children, but nevertheless, Mystery Science Theater had the censored version. Yeah. All right. Okay, so you've searched the room for traps. Found no traps.
and then the dwarf moved as close as he could, so the elf's gonna uh
Oh yeah,
the
dwarf.
elf is he's going to move where does he move? Let's see. He's gonna move diagonal to the barbarian on the door side.
Okay.
Alright.
And of course, Lord of the Rings. But back then, all we had was the theatrical movie and the Hobbit
Oh, and the
cartoon,
Hobbit. Oh,
which was and Return of the
I
King.
loved the original animated Hobbit,
So
and I
did I.
loved the way that the artwork and the way that they did the Battle of Five Armies, and that's what I loved about the way that the Hero Quest like commercials and stuff, because it reminded me of that specific art style.
Yeah, the
I
pre-Studio
I, I
Ghibli.
have
And I
just
know that they
watched it.
used photographs, and then they colored like the photographs to do that type of art style, and the way
That
like
was well, no, that
it
was
would cut away.
the Lord of the Rings theatrical film used the rotoscoping, but the Hobbit TV movie and then the Return of the King TV movie just used traditional animation, I think. Right? What were you gonna say, Hispazargon?
Oh, just I have never watched them. I just watched parts of them
Oh,
uh, through
they were
internet. But
yeah.
listening to you, this is something I have written down,
You should
and
also watch the Soviet Union version of Lord of the
oh
Rings.
yeah, I have seen some pictures about it. Yes, also.
It is ridiculous, but they tried so hard with what they had.
Yeah, I should investigate about it. Yes, I love investigating this kind of weird things.
I know we're getting far and far field, but I want to say just one thing. So the Hobbit cartoon, I just beloved of my childhood. When I saw the Peter Jackson version, I was so
Yeah.
disappointed. But the one scene that I thought he did a great job on was when the dwarves are coming to his home and eating all his food and trashing the place. That I thought
Oh
was
yeah.
perfectly in the spirit of what I expected to see
Yeah,
in
yeah,
live action.
yeah, yeah. You are right. Well, just
I liked a lot
an
of
off top.
certain parts of the movie. Like there's a lot of good scenes, but I think there's so much bloat and garbage thrown in with it that didn't need to
Uh,
be there.
yes,
He had a
there are a
difficult task.
couple.
Yeah.
I think the Hobbit movie of Peter Jackson
Hmm.
movies, okay, because there are three.
Trilogy.
I think that the only problem for me that they have, I love them, but the only
Fair
problem
enough.
I think they have is there are some scenes where it is too how do you say it? It's too ex machina uh,
Oh,
situations for Legolas and
yeah.
even for the dwarfs in the last period, the last part of the film during the battle with those strange creatures and so on. There is too much CGI. Uh, I think that's the worst details about the movie, the worst points, or in my opinion. However, many people many people were disappointed about this movie because they said it was too long. They said 3 movies were too many movies to tell the story of the Hobbit, and they are they are partially right in my opinion, but not at all because I think Peter Jackson used the Hobbit movies also to tell us more story than the ones than the one told in the book. Um, he told us the Dol Guldur story. He showed us the Gundabad Mount. He told us many other things with many other things that only appear in just one sentence in the book or two sentences, but he constructed a full story around them, and he showed it in the movie, and it was great in my opinion. If you love the Tolkien world, the Middle Earth, it was nice seeing also those kind of details. So I disagree on the bad criticisms about the movie in that way. There are things I don't like it, but there are many others I like it, and
Oh, yeah.
the dragon is great, and so on.
Oh yeah, the dragon's great. Well, no, and I hear you, and it's almost like a rant cast thing. We have
Oh
to
yeah,
share an
sorry.
opinion. No, 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 but I get it, and it's like you can almost sense too that it wasn't just okay, you got to fill time, but yeah, spending time in Middle Earth. Maybe if he had released one theatrical film, it was a nice, tightly edited, well constructed, flowing story, and then for the DVDs, then just go crazy and have all those side stories, extra characters, extra plot, and then you help both people. But yeah, I guess I feel like he had a tough task because Peter
Well,
Jackson was
the
not the
extra
first
thing.
choice. He had to rush through it, and the studio was expecting this will be another epic, just like Lord of the Rings,
I
and so he
wanted
just
to
did the
repeat it.
best he could. Right, right. Yeah. All right. Well,
I
anyway.
just think that he did that too many times. Like if he would have expanded on something and something here and something there, I think it would have been fine. But I think he tried to expand on too much.
Well, and that's
But
kind of become his director's trademark because many said that about King Kong as well. Enjoyable film, but it just went on and on and on. And if he'd
I,
tightened it up for the theater, it would have been better.
I think he could have done it in like two, even if there were two long movies instead of the dragging it out to be a trilogy.
Yeah. Well, that was the original plan. It was going to be part one, part two, but
Yeah.
then yeah. Anyway, good topics, guys.
Did you move the elf?
Okay, so he is yeah right next to the barbarian, so it's back to the barbarian again.
Wait, waiting for the screen to
Maybe
reload.
someday we can excerpt out the conversations that we're having and put that in the public, maybe without sharing the entire playtest. You guys are cool
Yes,
with that.
place we can show background pictures about all of the Lord of the Rings or whatever.
Yeah, Sesame Street,
not
Lord of the
not the
Rings.
Hero Quest board.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can do that.
All right. I'm gonna exit and get back in. I can't get the screen to load.
Oh, you can't get it to load. Yeah, he's coming back. Yeah, The Hobbit. Well, and those fan edits out there have like they've cut down the film, but it's true. I mean, some of the stuff you don't miss, and other stuff you're just like, wait a minute, there was something missing right there. How come they didn't?
Mhm.
Like in the book, the Arkenstone, it's just kind of thrown in at the very last minute, like, oh, by the way, there was an Arkenstone. Whereas in the movie, they kind of introduce it early on and tell you about it. Yeah, but the cartoon, I definitely recommend. Watch The Hobbit and then watch Return
I
of the
should
King.
check it.
Yeah,
No idea where. I will look
and
through
and the
internet probably.
And the criticism that people give there is, oh, they didn't like the art style. People that don't
Hmm.
like it. Or they'll say, well, it wasn't violent enough. Like if you watch the Lord of the Rings theatrical movie, it was shockingly violent for a kids movie, whereas
Oh
The
yeah,
Hobbit,
of
it's
course.
much more like someone gets hit with a sword and their spirit just flies away, or you don't necessarily see the killing blow, but
Yeah.
you still get a sense of the pain and suffering that they're going through.
Nevertheless, I love the Peter Jackson job with both the Lord of the Rings and also the Hobbit. I think he really did a good job. Um,
Yeah.
He
Here in
did good.
Spain, the
I just
movies were a lot. Many people love them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I
yeah.
and I
Oh,
love Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit, yeah, it's okay. Other than that one scene, which I thought was fantastic. Uh, yeah. Okay, but I'm rereading the books, so who knows what will be in my head as I'm reading.
yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say he did a lot of things good on it. I like the way that they had the barrel riding. Like I liked a lot of what he did. I just think that there were some things that I think he just expanded too much, and he didn't need to. Like I said, it would have been good to a couple anecdotes, but you don't need one for every scene,
Mhm.
Yeah.
or you don't need to pack something in it,
Or
or
like
just
the, the
he could have Easter egged it and gone on with it.
the White Council showdown with the nine. I mean, that was an awesome scene, but it was just like, yeah, it felt like it was a different movie or something. I mean, yeah, but again, you love it. Hey, no offense. See, that's what, and I try to say that to people on the Rantcast. Like, listen, if I'm trashing the thing you love, like, listen, I can't stop you from loving it. It's perfect as far as you're concerned. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
yeah, and you're not
Or
trying to convince us
not
not to
perfect.
love it anymore either.
I'm just
You
trying to give the
just
reasons
your
why
take on it,
I don't.
your critique on
Yeah, my
why you
critique.
don't like it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
come on, guys.
All right,
I want
back in.
the oh sorry the elf.
It's the playtest.
Yeah,
Come on, things
made
broke
my
down.
screen went black again.
I have to
Yeah, I
find some new
know.
players that'll stay focused. Sorry. All right.
All right, the elf is supposed to be in a different spot. He's supposed to be diagonal from
Oh,
the
I misunderstood you.
the barbarian, but he's supposed to be in the same room as the barbarian and towards the unopened door.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood you there.
Yeah, no, I I'm fighting with my screen too.
Okay, I'll
The
just.
I got the blue circle of death. So
Oh,
let me try to shut this down again.
yeah. Before we started, I restarted my computer because I was like, okay, I'm having too many issues today. I don't want it to hamper this
Mhm.
or the Rantcast to come. I might restart it again after we're done here.
Okay, good. All right, back again.
We got an hour and 5 minutes.
Landscape.
Yeah,
Um, and
we won't
then
we won't bring up the Hobbit next time, and we'll be much faster.
all
Mhm.
right. Elf went. Your turn. Nobody's on the board. Barbarian. Um, Barbarian's just gonna stand there. The dwarf's gonna jump in the corner this time,
Okay,
and
right.
he's gonna search for the left one, and he's
Got
gonna
it.
search for treasure.
All right, shuffling the deck.
Wait, did the elf search? No. Before that, have the barbarian search for secret doors.
No secret
I know
doors.
somebody was. All right, so there's no traps, no doors. All right, treasure for the dwarf. Hopefully.
Hopefully, I say the same. Otherwise, another combat will come.
Hmm. All right. So cut the deck. Put the wandering monsters at the top. Gold.
Gold.
Excellent.
25 gold coins.
So the dwarf has
625.
525.
Hmm. 525.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got to say one more thing. Lord of the Rings: War in the North for the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3 is a lot of fun with the dwarf. He's finding all this extra gold that no one can find. I love it because each of the characters has their own expertise and their own specialties, and he can always find gold where no one else can find it. Okay. Okay, so
The,
after
the
the dwarf,
dwarf, the elf moves north into the corner.
towards the door or away from the door?
He's just in that corner there. So is the door in the corner or the middle?
Well, the door is like one down from the western corner.
Okay, yeah. No, that's where he goes.
Okay.
All right, so your turn. Then the barbarian is going to open the door. I mean, I guess it didn't matter what side of the door the elf was on, but as long as he could poke through it, he's good.
Okay. All right. So you see in the red room, I better move the camera here. You see a door, closed door here, and a closed door on the far side.
Okay.
Without getting crazy with the camera here. Okay. It's like, are you sick yet? Hopefully not.
All right, so he's going to move in that room one space and search for traps.
Okay, barbarian searching for traps.
Yep.
No traps detected.
All right. Dwarf moves 3, 4, 5. He's going to move 6 spaces and be diagonally between the door and the barbarian. The closed door to the south and the barbarian.
So right here.
Down one and to the right one, so that he's diagonal to the.
Oh, I
yeah.
get it now. Okay.
And he's going to search for secret doors.
No secret doors.
All right, good. This room didn't need more doors. All right. The elf's going to go into that pocket and search for treasure and hope there's no halberdiers.
Oops. Okay. Shuffling the cards.
All right.
Okay. Cutting the deck. Wandering monster.
Oh wow.
All right, let's get that halberdier. Get some halberdier action going. If I can type. Okay, 5.
That's
That's the halberdier.
halberdier. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Of course it is.
2 and 3 is a scout, but 4 and 5 is a halberdier.
Alright. So place the halberdier there.
So he can attack.
Yep.
Attacking the elf. 2 skulls.
Oh.
Two shields.
Cha-ching. Safe.
Very well.
All right. Argon's turn.
Decisions. Yeah, might as well attack him. I'll attack the elf again.
Yep, the weakest one.
Missed.
Oh,
All right. Run away.
are you gonna move?
Mm, no, I don't think I am.
Okay, cool. All right.
My turn.
Two. And the barbarian. Roll. 3. 1.
Okay. It's a hit.
Okay. And then
Wounded him.
all right. Barbarian's just gonna stay there. And we're gonna have the dwarf. He's gonna do 4.
Okay, dwarf
3
attacks.
skulls.
Ooh. Curtains. Got him.
All right. All right.
Halberdier.
Very well. The dwarf. Kill him.
And then he's gonna move 2 spaces to the left. And then we're gonna have the elf move 1 space to the left. And barbarian is gonna go for the door between those 2 guys.
1, 2, 3. Opening the door. Revealing the greenish room. Okay. So don't get too excited, wrestling fans, but there is a table.
Oh, the doors. Okay.
And then, let's see. Yep, there's other stuff I better take a quick look at. All right. You see a couple of mummies in front of the table here. And a zombie.
Okay, so
Okay, that's what you see.
all right, 5.
5.
And he already moved 1, 2, 3 spaces. I'm gonna have him charge in because he's got 2 spaces left, and got the spirit blade, so try his attack. 4 dice.
4 attack.
3
Wow.
skulls.
Wow. Let's see if we can get any defense. Ching! 2 hits.
Wow.
1
Kill.
shot at the mummy.
Right. Good job. Good job, barbarian. Kill them undead.
Yes, the barbarian is awakened.
Yes, he's happy because this is what my blade is meant to do. All right. And then I'm going to do a roll for the dwarf. All right.
right.
Dwarf has 9. He's going to move 1 to the right, and then he's going to run south till he's next to the table, and he's going to attack the other mummy.
Okay. Give it your best shot.
3.
Wow. Wow.
He couldn't let the barbarian show him up.
Kill.
Ching.
Oh, you got the same
And,
defense. 1. All right.
One shot at the mummy too. So they're having
Ouch.
their competition like Gimli and Legolas.
Yeah. Hopefully there's more rooms of undead where they can do this.
It's like 17 already. What?
You know what? That's pretty cool. All right. Let's go for the trifecta. The elf takes
gonna-
1 step in the room and shoots.
Watch him miss. Gambler's
I
fallacy.
hope not. We got 1.
One skull.
It's
Okay.
your chance to shine, though. Block. Well, don't
Yeah.
block, but or block.
Ugh.
Oh, you just.
Got him.
Yeah, no, I know. I shouldn't root for the bad guy, but it's hard sometimes because you just want it to be like. You always want it to be close and competitive. You don't
It
want.
has
you know.
been it has been a perfect strategy, a perfect team.
Well done, heroes. All right. Well, yeah, they cleared out the room.
Very well.
Okay.
Good
Barbarian.
news for the first time. Good news. Very well.
Yeah. All right. The barbarian is going to move 1. Barbarian is going to search for traps.
No traps detected.
Okay. He is going to move down next to the table, and to the right, and then down 1 more space. To the right, and then down 1 more space. Yep. All right. The dwarf turn. He's going to run into that little empty space in the corner, and he's going to go with the search for treasure.
Okay.
Because only the crossbow can shoot him.
All right, dwarf. You notice on the table a magic rune book. As you read it, you feel raw power flowing through your body. Your strength increases. And you see great spells before you. Movement. A growing shadow. A gargoyle appears, leaping from the pages. Okay. And I can't place the gargoyle on top of the table, so I guess he can't attack the dwarf, can he?
Nope.
Right?
Dwarf in the good spot, I guess.
All right.
Yes,
But fighting a gargoyle sucks.
this gargoyle follows the same rules
Wandering
as
monster.
Wandering Monsters. Yes.
Yep.
It's written there also.
Okay.
It's like villainous
All
feat.
right.
He jumps up on the table. In my game. In your game, no. Yeah. Okay.
So that makes it the elf turn.
Yep.
So the elf is going to shoot him.
All
1.
right. And as a gargoyle, he defends with 5.
Yep.
Ching.
And then the elf runs. Sure. See how far he can run.
Oh, well done, because
You do-
the gargoyle moves just 6 squares, I think, or 5. 5 or 6, I don't remember now.
You're going to make me check. I think it's less than a Chaos Warrior, so you may be right.
7 spaces. Maybe.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, he has
6
he has
movement,
average movement.
4 attack, 5 defend, 3 body, 4 mind.
All right. So I rolled a 5, so I'm definitely gonna have to move a little bit to outrun him. So he's there. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 5. I want to move the elf in front of the other open door.
Inside the red room or on the?
Wait, hold on a second. No, one space more to the right. Right, because it's 5 spaces. Wait, hold on. There.
Yeah, you've outrun me.
1, 2, 3. Yes, 5 spaces. All right. And you can move 6. 3,
Yep.
4, 5. All right, good. Yeah, all right, so I did.
And I don't have the Zargon card that lets me drink my potion of speed so I can pursue you.
Well, you still got the barbarian target.
That's true. Target of opportunity. Okay, my
Yep.
turn.
Yes, it is.
Very well. Barbarian. Pick on someone your own size.
This ain't that guy, is it? The whatever, blah 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 that I'm not supposed to attack.
No.
Sorry, Jace. Did you shot the crossbow or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember. Sorry.
He failed to do any damage.
I shot him with one bolt, but he blocked with both hands.
All right, defend
Okay.
yourself, Barbarian. I just got 2 hits against you with the
Oh.
gargoyle. But no, this is not Vadim Gorfell.
Oh,
All right. Well, I blocked one. Barbarian is down to 4.
yes.
Correct.
She's the first gargoyle in the quest.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to make sure it wasn't the named one, because this one came out of a book and everything, and I don't know. I think the other one's is it a ghost or a spirit or something, and this is a little different because it came out of the book.
Yeah, just like Mist, he was trapped inside the book until someone freed him.
In the original quest, the mechanic is a little bit different. The gargoyle hits to the hero who is searching for treasure, and the hero loses 1 body point. And Sargon, Morcar player, the Evil Wizard player, because it's the European edition, the Evil Wizard player should place the gargoyle everywhere in the room. But I didn't like it too much because we already have Wandering Monster rules, so I prefer to use them like any other Wandering Monster, but in this case, a gargoyle.
Okay.
It's another approach, or simpler, I think.
Sure. All right. Okay, so I did my attack, and that's all I can do.
So it's barbarian turn.
Mm-hmm.
One hit.
Lame.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll defend it. You did.
It's a chaos demon.
Yeah. I mean, the dwarf is trapped.
Yeah.
He called this thing out, and this thing can't even attack him.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, pass to the elf then.
Yes. Roll 2d6. 11.
11.
All right. If I move into the left upper corner of the red room, can I get a shot at the gargoyle through
Yes,
the
of
doorway?
course.
All right. The left side. The left side. Yeah. I'm trying to line it up on my screen too. No, the upper left corner of that room.
Oh, the upper left. Sorry.
From there.
Yeah, trying to do the straight line thing.
I think not. Let's
No.
check.
Do I have to move down one?
Well,
I
maybe.
can't really see from here, like where the exact line would be.
If he fires on the other side, like he kind of leans to the side. Are you
Yes,
taking the tact of it has to be the dead center of the miniature, or just any part of the miniature?
I always I consider if you can draw a straight line from any point of the shooter, from any point of the shooter's square to the middle of the target, you can see it. But in this case, it's not clear at all. I think no. I think no. It's a difficult one, but I think no.
Okay, I would have allowed it, but
If the elf moves one square to the south, I think yes. From there is clear. I think he can shot from there.
it was so much simpler when I was
My
just
phone's dropping
treating it
again.
like queens and chess. All these lines.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what they wanted. That's what they intended with the game. Those diagrams. Yeah.
From there,
Yeah, is this
he can
working?
shot.
No.
Oh, Jace is again
Can you see
missing.
it, Jacer? I think.
Jace is recharging the crossbow.
Okay. Yep. Swapping out
Jace.
the hardened tips of the crossbow bolts.
I'm sorry. I lost everything for a second.
No problem.
All right. Got the screen back. Voice screen. All right. So where would I have to move to shoot the elf or shoot the gargoyle through the door?
One to the south, he was saying. So.
Oh, so I have to be in the bottom corner?
No, in the middle square. I moved you to the right square. Sorry, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. No, everything. I lost sound, and then I lost thing, and then I was disconnected, and then I had to reconnect. So I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
Once the Discord disconnected.
Yeah. So his bizarre gun was saying up here he doesn't think you should be able to hit, but down here he said yes. And I agree with him on that square for sure. So fire away, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to zoom in to try to look for the straight line thing, and after I zoomed in, I lost the picture, and then all of a sudden I lost all the voice.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to attack then. The crossbow. And 2.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I guess that looks a little bit easier. No. 2 skulls. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm too close to the gargoyle.
2 hits.
Wow.
Very good.
Very good shot.
We got 1 left. All right. So since you had to move, my turn.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could reach him.
Yeah, I just saw that too. I was more excited about shooting you than I was about where to stand.
I unleash the bad guys.
But it doesn't matter though. They all got the same, pretty much.
Well, just to inform you that I am drawing the line of sight,
left.
and maybe yes, maybe the elf could also hit the gargoyle from the other square in the north.
Okay. See, on
I will send you.
the live action stadium, they would have like little laser sights, so you could be like, "Yep, he can hit him," with a little smoke, so you can see the beam.
I tried to do that because I tried to screenshot and edit my photo, and if you tap the photo in 2 spots, it draws that straight line.
Haha.
and that's how I lost everything on the screen. I was like, oh,
See, I was trying to do this. I was trying to like manipulate it, but it's I'd have to unscrew it. It's not quite what I want. So yeah, quick and dirty. That's what we're doing. Okay, so now I got to decide. Do I go for the elf or do I stay fighting the barbarian? I guess 4, 5.
well, technically
6.
the elf is one less body point than the barbarian, so
Yeah.
he is the weakest if you're going by that. Although the barbarian's protecting the dwarf, but they're both at 4, so the elf is
Mm,
actually at 3 body points, so he would be the target if you had one, or had to
yeah,
pick one.
I can see
Or
that.
not, because then that lets me attack you with more people.
Yeah, it's just the trade-off. Well, I'm gonna let's see. Of course, the barbarian's weapon is only 3. It's 3 and 3. Yeah, I mean, killing the elf and making sure his stuff is gone, is taken, would certainly be a boon for the bad guys. Uh, Either way, there's a trade-off. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go for the elf.
If the elf had been placed in the other square, he couldn't be reached by the gargoyle, but doesn't matter. Never mind.
True. Oh, I see your little diagram now. Okay. All right. So attack the elf with 4, 2 skulls.
Not working that great. Blocked 1.
Yep. And 1 hit.
Down to 2.
Down to 2 for the elf.
Yep.
All right. Barbarian's turn.
Come on, barbarian.
You can
In
do it.
down such gargoyle.
Alright, 7.
7.
You can do it, definitely. Alright, so he is going to go 3, 4, 3 to the north. 2, yep, he got him. 7 spaces right to the side of the gargoyle.
Okay.
Two.
2 skulls. Oh.
Oh,
I'm glad you didn't hit me with that. Alright, you killed him just in time. That would have killed the elf.
Yep.
so the first gargoyle is for the barbarian.
Yes.
Very well.
He got his own big bad guy.
For your own prize. It's like he gets a stuffed toy that looks just like the gargoyle, only smaller, as a reward. Like at the carnival. Okay. Okay.
That's pretty good. Alright.
All right. Dwarf.
He runs into the red room. 8 spaces. As close to the closed door as he can get.
All right. Got him in the corner spot.
Alright. Barbarian will open the door.
1, 2. Opening the door to the parquet room.
You say parque, the same as us. I think it's a French word.
Yes, yes, it is a French word.
Nice. Okay, so he's stepping into the room, putting all his weight onto the.
Oh, it's empty.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess he is.
All right.
And searches for traps
Okay.
with both feet.
No traps detected. Not even under his feet.
All right.
Something like that.
Ascending the dwarf. He's gonna go.
Actually, I think I can switch cameras. Maybe it'll look a little better. Okay, so it's that one.
Send the dwarf diagonal to the barbarian there.
Like so?
Yeah, and he's gonna. We should switch this up again. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, he's gonna go there. He's gonna search for secret doors.
Okay, so he's in the parquet room?
Yeah, for secret doors. Yeah.
Okay, no secret doors detected.
All right. So there's no traps, no secret doors. Put the elf on the other side of the door, the closed door.
Okay, 1 second here.
No problem.
Okay, the elf on the other side of the closed door. You mean off to the side? Or right in front of it?
Can I put him off this? No, put him right there to the right one square.
Okay,
So that he's in front of the door, but next to the dwarf, but not. He's not opening it. He's just standing there.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Barbarian.
And it's gonna put the barbarian all the way to the right. And
All the way to the right.
no, wait, hold on. Yeah, maybe.
Cannot see the dice, Kurgan.
Oh, my bad. Wait, what happened?
One. Oh, no, you know what? Move him to the left corner,
Oh, whoops.
the bottom left corner.
Sorry about that. Okay, here we are.
No, I did say right, and I was gonna put him there, and then I was gonna reposition everybody and have the barbarian search next but it's just gonna take too long to cycle through another turn just so that the barbarian can search for treasure so that I have 2 counterattacks. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, but it'll end up being too much work for every room.
Well, I mean, it's not saying you
Yeah,
have to finish the campaign tonight, right? You want us to play well, so.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so move now. He's done. Now move the dwarf above the barbarian, and then he'll pass his turn, and then the elf will pass his turn, and then Sargon's turn, and then have the barbarian search for treasure.
Treasure, okay.
Yeah, no, but I'll do this big setup, and then it won't be a one-ring monster, which is a good thing, also. But and shuffle in.
Shuffling the deck. Okay. Switch cameras again.
All right, what we get?
Potion of Defense.
Excellent.
Wow.
Excellent. All right.
Okay.
Let's
So
make me use defense. All
Potion
right.
of Defense goes to the barbarian.
Yep. Oh, POD.
So discard that card. All right. Dwarf. You got less than an hour. Or what am I saying? Less than half hour. 26
The dwarf is going to move
minutes.
to the other side of the door. To the right of the elf, I think. All right. The elf is going to move 1 space up. And the barbarian is going to open a door.
Okay, opening the door to the gray purple room. Oops. Out of doors. Yeah, I think I'm out of doors. Okay. Let's reuse one of these doors here. Okay. In this room, you see. Just check the. Okay. So place the tomb. And you also see a zombie. Let me just.
Is that guy? Or is it a regular zombie?
Author.
It looks like a regular zombie.
Okay.
All right. Now I don't think it's a regular zombie.
Ah. Why?
It's not against. It's nothing against you, but the fact that he had to refer to it.
Well, yeah.
That's something that you want to DM
Poker
him.
face. Poker
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Right. But in the spirit of the playtesting, I will send the barbarian after him because the barbarian has the spirit blade. So if the spirit blade can't kill him, then I know nothing can. Because the spirit blade is the only thing that can kill bad shit.
All right. Is that how you wanted to approach him from the north?
It's the only. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. I have to roll the movement
2, 3,
because
4, 5. Oh yeah.
once I open the
You might
door.
not get a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Like I'm the one. I did ask if that was the regular because I saw the tomb and I'm like, now what? Is this thing gonna pop out of the tomb? But then I see the zombie, so that's why I figured I'd ask about the zombie, figuring that I was about to get ambushed by something. All right, roll 2d6. Oh, 11.
I
So
guess
yeah, he'll go in there and attack him.
Zargon's discretion. Okay.
Yes. And the barbarian's under the impression that he's a regular zombie and will attack him.
Okay.
2 skulls.
He's survived.
Okay. So this thing's stronger than Sargon. And
Well,
the
this
Witch
is
Lord. And Mentor.
this is a good point. This is a good point. The Spirit Blade topic here is a good point. But
Well, that's why I asked if it was a regular zombie, which was I got the yes that is a regular zombie, so I rolled 4 dice.
yeah. No, but it's a good
Oh, okay,
point
all right.
for the playtest for me.
Thinking about what you want to.
You did it well.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know whether this thing should be stronger than the Witch Lord
Well, this is
or
mighty.
more invulnerable than the Witch Lord.
Maybe it could be. Yes, you are in the undergrounds of the old city, and this guy is buried here since centuries ago. Maybe he could be also a strong guy. Why not?
Okay.
So, Jace, you see, this is not a regular zombie, of course. You
Well,
can
yeah,
confirm it.
right. He got attacked. Oh, did he defend?
He survived.
Yeah, but you didn't roll any dice.
He survived. Yeah, I'm just following the instructions.
Well, maybe here.
Yeah, but you might want to roll the defend dice. Because if you block it, then I wouldn't know, and I would still be attacking it. And if you wanted this to be a good play test, or is it just you're just supposed to say it survives and not do anything, or doesn't give you a chance to play with the players?
Yes, I think here once you attack the zombie and you see you cannot hurt it, I think Sargon players should explain the players that he can only be damaged by means of magic, okay, by means of a spell, an attacking spell.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what rules say. Okay,
Right.
the current rules say. I honestly I am thinking about the Spirit Blade. Maybe could be a good idea. Allowing the attacks with the Spirit Blade, but that is something I should think about it calmly. Okay, because in the first playtest we didn't allow it. We will not allow it here neither. Okay.
Right. Well, no, I was just saying that he should roll defend dice, and if he blocks it normally, then the player wouldn't know yet. But then when the player does attack and Zargon fails to defend, and then he's like he takes no damage, and then let it sink in that way. That's all I was thinking was to allow it to work out instead of me rolling 2 and you get 3 defend dice, but you're like he survives, and it's like and I'm still looking for the dice because I just think
Oh,
my
yeah.
phone's
Well,
slow.
There's
Well,
there's
You know what I
many
mean?
ways. There's many ways you could handle this. Of course, do you want to hear my suggestion?
Right.
yes, it's
That you
it's an
should that
interesting
you should
way
at least
also.
defend.
Yeah, I have a different suggestion, and of course you can. It's up to you. It's your quest. Do you want me just to read the little text? Uh,
Yes,
Javier?
of course.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
This is the tomb.
Not all, just
Just the
the text
relevant
about the
part.
zombie.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the tomb of Vadim Gorfel. The zombie is Vadim's restless spirit and cannot be defeated in combat. If any player attacks the zombie in the normal way, inform the player that it has survived. So my suggestion. Oh, and it can only be attacked by casting a spell, which could inflict body damage. My suggestion was you roll like a normal zombie. It takes damage, but it recovers. Like so, maybe like oh, you hacked
Hmm.
it down, and then it gets back up, or it forms back together. So maybe
Hmm.
you're like killing it, and it's like he comes back together. He reassembles
Hmm.
himself. Because I can
And
think of as playing it as kids. It'd be like, well, he survived. You're like, wait a minute, is this a special zombie? Can't
uh,
tell you. It just goes back and forth.
yes,
Everybody's getting mad.
that's yes, it's interesting. That's a mechanic I already thought for some ghosts for other quests. Okay,
Ah, okay.
but if the zombie is defeated, the zombie misses one turn, but he recovers.
Comes back.
You know, so yes, so the heroes would have one turn without the zombie.
They walk away, and then it's like he gets up.
Yeah.
Or comes back out of, or reappears out of the tomb, or any adjacent space to the tomb.
Yeah.
Like the
Uh,
T1000.
yes, I can think about it. However, one of the problems I have with this expansion is I have not too much space for the quest notes.
Hmm.
Right.
And because I wanted to write it exactly with the same style and with the same font size as
Hmm.
the original North American quests,
Hmm.
it is quite difficult to put all those parts together and
It's true.
with the space available, with available
Right.
space. So,
Right.
well, I will think in your
But
suggestions, of
I'm
course.
just saying is he shouldn't tell me any of that until I actually inflict damage on the zombie.
Yeah,
That it can't be hurt with normal weapons.
Hmm.
yeah.
And right now, I didn't technically inflict any damage. I swung my sword twice. But because you never rolled defend dice, you never let the barbarian know whether or not the zombie took damage or not. You just made him an invisible ghost or something,
Yeah.
or incorporeal.
Yeah.
Yes, see, yeah, it looks a little bit cheating for Sargon. So,
Right.
from
I'm just
Now, like
daring you to
rolling the
guess
dice.
what the secret is.
yeah,
Oh
well, I will
wow.
think
Oh,
about
see
it.
it. All right. See, but even that is a tell. You know what I mean? So like, if you were playing and I attacked you and you went and rolled 4 dice to defend for a zombie,
Or
Mhm.
then
no,
I
I
would
guess it
know
would
that.
be 4. Yeah, you're right. It's 3.
Oh,
Sorry.
it'd be
You're right.
3. Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't have
So
any
now I know.
damage.
All right. Oh, so now I'm like, all right, I hit him twice, and then you're like, now you would be like, he survives, and then like, all right, now it's definitely something's going on, and that's when, like I say, when he takes the damage, that's
Stab,
when I would say that you would give me all of that information.
you stab the spirit blades square through his chest.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, he fails to die. That
Well,
is
I
because
will
the
think
restless
about it,
spirit of Videm Gorfel.
and maybe I will fix a little bit this part.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You
thank you
get to
guys.
that note, and suddenly there's just like a book that you have to read.
Yeah.
There's extra
Well,
pages.
and if the spirit blade isn't needed to kill anything in, I mean, it is nice to have for the undead,
Yeah, you killed a
but
bunch
if
of them.
you right, if you needed to avoid this, but you could take the Spirit Blade out and put a longsword in. I know it's a more generic weapon,
For
but
the
then it would
playtest.
it would change the tactical advantages on. It would give them diagonal to help the whoever has the axe. So it would be different tactically too. So I don't know that you should, but it would be trading one advantage for a different one.
Well, there's a problem though.
But it would avoid
The
the
Spirit Blade
argument or
is in the shop being
right.
polished for this quest. It's like you've completed the game system, you've got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
The
you
only
have
thing
it
Well,
for
well,
sure.
it's different if you right. It's different if you're starting this right after the game system because then you would just have what you have anyway. But yeah,
an
all
ice
right.
gremlin grabs it from you at the start of the quest and runs away.
So you cannot kill him
Yeah.
with
Right.
regular attacks. Okay,
Okay.
Yep. All right. So I
only
do.
with spells, attacking spells, and you cannot because you have no attacking spells.
Yep. I
So
have no attack spells.
so what do you do? The dwarf turn.
Okay, so the dwarf's out there.
Yeah. Ah. Guess I die as bravely as I can. Pretty much.
I would say
I
that
guess this is the first time I missed a wizard. I'll give you that.
Oh, Mr. Wizard, get us out of here.
Right. Well, but then again, I also didn't pick the spells for the elf and the wizard because I started as the dwarf character, so that was kind of not my doing either.
I would say the situation now is different from the first playtest. Okay.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. Oh, it's definitely. Well, and I usually give the elf the water spells anyway, but water wouldn't help this situation either. So either way, having no wizard hurts. I don't do the fire elf much. I know it is a nice build, but yeah.
So for the rest of the
I
quest,
usually
I'll
end
just
up
be
giving them the
chasing
water.
them and attacking them.
Yeah. So I moved 8.
Okay.
Or the dwarf moves 8.
So is this a stalemate? What have we decided?
Well, I can't go in there and I can't search for secret doors or anything else, so my dwarf just has to run.
Okay. So where is he going?
I guess back to the other quest or back to wherever I came in because I have to leave and then come back for the only way this thing will go away, right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back into the blue room.
Yep.
I think we broke it.
And the elf.
All right.
You move 6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then that makes it your turn.
All right. Now, I'm assuming that I can
It's
just...
a zombie.
Yeah, I can just use him like a zombie. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to attack the barbarian. 2 skulls.
Oh, so you're saying if somebody kills him with the fire spell, he only stays down for 1 turn or an attack spell? But if you hit him with other weapons, it just doesn't do anything.
He can be only the zombie can be only damaged by a spell, by an attacking spell.
Okay.
That was, but here I have seen another flaw. Because this is the original quest is exactly the same.
So if you use Fire of Wrath, he's toast. And if you happen to hit him.
Yeah, unless it
Yeah.
does a spell break. Yeah, but yeah. So, HQ.
I have seen
Roll
another flaw here.
5.
Imagine the
Oh.
zombie blocks the door,
I
and
forget.
the barbarian cannot.
It's only 2 dice. My bad.
Yeah, imagine the wow.
Fuck.
Imagine the zombie moves to the door and blocks the room, and the barbarian cannot go outside. It's something.
Like the Witch Lord problem.
Yeah.
Stalemate.
But it would
So
just have to leave them
I
behind.
should do something here.
Because if the zombie stands in a doorway, the barbarian would just stand on the other room, or the other side of the tomb, and yeah, they would never touch each other or do anything. And
Yeah.
Till the other heroes find.
and then
scroll
the other
and they run back.
the other 2 or 3 heroes have to go back. Right, would have to leave, and they can't leave because you'd have to get all the heroes to the stairs to go to the next board. So
Yeah.
at some point, yeah, the hero would have to lay down and die just so that the rest of them can move on.
Which is a very
Yeah.
heroic thing to do, but yeah, very unsatisfying for that player.
Yeah, to say, oh, you can't kill me.
Well,
Let me take off all of my armor and stand next to you so that you can get
or
through.
maybe the elf could pass through rock to the barbarian room and use his magic scroll of spells to pass through rock to the spell ring, to have 2 extra uses of the pass through roll to rock, and he could save the barbarian and himself.
Right. Right. If they have that, right. If they have the spell available,
Yeah.
it'll work for this. But right, what if the elf died and he had the earth spells? And it's like, all right, well, good. The wizard has to finish them off. But if the wizard had the earth spells, if the elf had the water spells, he'd have to do the same thing with Veil of Mist. So it is the workaround.
Unless you,
I mean, it is doable.
It would severely weaken him, but you could just say, well, he can be hurt by magic, meaning magical weapons can hurt him.
Yes, that's the natural approach.
Yeah, but you could still say, yeah, maybe he dies temporarily and then he comes back, giving them a chance to get out of the room if they're stuck.
Well, that's why I said it was on Zargon's next turn or whatever, or the next turn or after, whatever, to have him appear adjacent to the tomb. Because it's not even this room. Like, even if he blocked him from this room and then the thing moved on or whatever, or blocked him in a different room, you know what I mean? Like, at some point, you chasing me and then I hit a dead end and have to backtrack, and there he is. You could trap me all. I don't even know how far the quest goes, but you could trap me somewhere else. You know, in a dead end or a hallway.
Orc's Bane
it's
is
not
also
bad.
magical.
Yeah, Orc's Bane is magical, but it would just attack him with 2 dice. Just 1 attack. Right, but still, it'd be something.
Okay.
Wizard staff.
So it's the barbarian turn, I think.
Yep.
Yes. He's got to do his leg day.
Nevertheless, one of the intentions.
Okay. 2 spaces towards the door.
One of the intentions of this zombie is just causing what we have seen here, seeing the heroes running. That was one of the intentions, I always thought.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I agree.
Because if you know that it's Vadim Gorfel at the beginning, then you wouldn't attack him because you think, okay, something bad's going to happen if I attack him. Because maybe he just stands there just hanging out until you run up to him and attack. And then it's like, oh, now he's coming for you.
Yeah, Mentor advised them.
I didn't think that was the thing that you were talking about. I thought that if I killed that zombie, that ghost thing was going to pop out of the crypt, and it's like kind of like the gargoyle. I thought it was going to be like a mummy or something bigger anyway. So no, that's why I asked if it was a regular zombie
Oh, yeah.
when I walked in,
Well, yeah, you
because
could
I
have
thought it was going to trigger an event and not be the event.
So maybe like the tomb is him. So if you search for
Right,
treasure, you
right.
disturb his tomb, and now he's like, okay, I'm pissed, and you're like, ah.
That was where
Uh,
my line of thinking was, and that's where I thought this was going. And it went in a different way. And I'm not, that's why I said the only thing that gave it away is I asked if it's a regular zombie,
Can't tell you.
and you had to ask if it was a regular zombie.
I'm like,
uh,
I'm
I
gonna
take
handle
note.
And that's what, but that's why I said is like I'm going to handle it like
The
know
intentions
what's
are
going
good,
on,
but
and have the bar right, and have
yeah,
have it fully play tested out
yeah.
to
It's
see what
supposed to
happens if the
be
barbarian takes him out with the spirit blade.
a quest of many surprises, but yeah, some of them maybe don't work as well as others. Yeah.
Well, this was definitely a surprise. I
Okay.
wasn't expecting to encounter him the way I did.
Okay. So you
All
backed
right.
off a little
Yep.
bit.
Dwarf goes 9.
Okay. Just sending him back into the corridor.
Wherever I came in this quest at.
Or,
I want to. That's the only thing I think I can do, right? Is to reset the quest by going out and then coming back in.
unless you find the staircase, the other staircase, right?
There is a secret door there.
Yes.
The door, the closed door there.
Oh, you want to move, Jacer? Do you want to move towards the secret door instead?
Well, that's why I want to know if I leave this quest, does the whole thing reset? Like if I go back to whatever, to stage 1 or whatever door I came in, or does that not work?
If you find the next level, the monsters cannot enter the stairway.
But
Okay.
I think what he's asking though, if he
But
literally
what
went
if I
back
go?
to the
What if I go
beginning
back to
staircase and tries to run,
just back to stage 1
yeah,
and then
Oh.
back to
happen?
stage 2? Does that reset
Or does he just fail?
that guy?
They just fail the campaign at that point.
Yes, you will fail, and it will not be too useful for the playtest.
No, but I
Okay.
mean, it's something to think of because yeah, you might have a player. Being
I
we can just go back
well,
and
that's
take
what
a
I said.
breather, and then we'll come back, and he'll have
Right.
calmed down, and we can.
Well, I think the heroes could go back and so on, but that's Sargon's player decision.
Right.
It's not the main intention.
They find themselves back at the tavern having a drink, and then the bartender looks over, and it's but then Gorfell, he followed us.
Yeah.
Nowhere is safe. Yeah. Restless spirit.
So the elf.
Okay. All right, back to the elf. 3.
They're not running from this ghost like they're supposed, or the zombie like they're supposed to.
It's like in the horror movies, they trip and fall like as they're so scared.
Yeah, but it's usually only one character, not 2 out of 3.
Sargon's turn.
Yes, it is.
All right. Attacking the barbarian, and I got to remember his actual stats here. So 2. Missed.
Nothing.
He's feeling lethargic as well.
All right, 9. That's better. Outrun this thing. All right, 9 towards the secret door, or the unopened door. Well, wait, hold on. I still got to get. Okay, I don't know. Now I'm confused on what I should do.
Do you need to see a better view of things?
No, I don't. Well, no, I think I should put one guy in one room and one guy in another room and wait to see which one the zombie goes in, and then have one guy backtrack to the tomb room so that they can search it for treasure. But they can't search it when he's in there, so I got to lure him out first.
And inside the tomb, they find the boomstick, the one thing that can destroy her.
The one thing that can kill the or a
I don't know.
scroll like a. I'll take the fire rasp. I'd rather the ball of flame spell scroll, but yeah, at least it gives you a way to somehow get this guy out of there, get to the tomb, get the one thing that can kill it, or a genie spell.
Guys,
scroll.
I'm really sorry, and I really enjoyed our session, but it is 8:32, so sorry. I should have given you another warning there with the time. I know we spent a lot of time getting distracted and talking about cool things, but for now, I think we're gonna have to just put a pin in it there, bookmark it. Hispa Zargon, other than us being very distracted this time, any closing thoughts?
Well, we should remember that it is Sargon's turn.
Hold on. No, it's the dwarf's turn because the barbarian just went.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna type. I'm actually typing it so that when you screenshot it, it should be in the corner of the thing, right? Dwarf.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe the dwarf and the elf turns can be played or not.
Oh, just to make it easier. Sure. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The dwarf got 5, so he's gonna stand in front of the unopened door.
The secret, or oh yeah, 1, 2.
The unopened one.
Yeah, this one.
All right. The elf got 9, so the elf is gonna backtrack to the table room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put him right up against the left wall, so he can use this pass-through rock, jump in there, and search after the zombie goes. But you can actually have the zombie go now if you want, and move him as 5 spaces.
Okay. All right, that's it.
All right. That's it.
Okay.
Yep,
so
that's it.
next time it'll be the barbarian's turn. Barbarian.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Good game, and good discussions, and good everything.
Yep. We'll won't see you on the Rantcast, but maybe check it out, and definitely check out the Hobbit cartoon and the Soviet Lord of the Rings.
I think I will not have time, but this week, but
whenever you can. It's worth it with some popcorn, just to see the spectacle. Okay. All right. I'll stop the recording, and you guys have a great night.
Okay. Bye, guys.